me again, Frank Tiano, Shop Tips, Fly RC Magazine, online. I thought it would be kind of fun to show you some everyday tools I use around my shop that make life so much easier, your modeling life. And these are things you probably have already or you can get easily. They're not expensive, and I don't know how I live without them. For an example, this P-47 fuselage is a pain in the neck to keep on your workbench without it rolling over. So I bolted a cross piece across the wing saddle, and I have these clamps. And now I can work on it. The orange button, you push that, and that allows you to slide it back and forth. So you get it close to where you want. Let's say I'm gluing these together. Put them together, slide it together. Now you crank on this baby like this, watch. Whoop. And as I crank, look at that. That's why these are holding this airplane so well, see? Now, when you're done clamping, cranking, you just hit the orange button again, and releases. All different sizes. It has a lock if you want to lock it. Great tool. A little expensive for what they are. I mean, this one might be 15 bucks. So, you know, you're not going to have 100 of them. But if you had two, and preferably even four, but two, this size is great. These little jobbies, 7, 8 bucks a piece, 6 bucks maybe. You can have a few of these. Good source for these. Again, any of your hardware supply stores, but a place called Harbor Freight. You've heard of those places. It's usually imported, you know, stuff from overseas, and they have these things on sale sometimes. And whether they're from China, Australia, or England, they all work the same. You know, I haven't had one break yet, so get them as cheap as you can. Good tool, though. Clamps. These kind, very strong. It's amazing, smaller version of these. These kind, C-clamps, you know. It's amazing how a clamp can be used to make your modeling life easier. And I use them all the time. I probably have 50 of them in different sizes all around the shop. I'm not going to bore you with how many, with the 50, but there's one kind, these two are another kind, and of course the plain old C-clamp. More tools. Everybody has a Dremel. But a battery-operated Dremel, invaluable. Because there's nothing worse than having the cord in your way when you just want to do a little job. Simple little thing. It's a $5 level. You know, a little something you buy in Home Depot or Lowe's or hardware store, Ace Hardware. Little level. You never know. I want to see if the wing saddle here is level. I want to see if my motor mount's level. I want to see if it's perpendicular to the table, whatever. A level. So valuable. Masking tape. You can never have enough masking tape. All different width sizes. The best. Holds things in place, throw it away. It's cheap, secure. One of my favorites. See-through rulers. They're made by a company called See-Through. C-Thru. See-Through. I get mine from Alvin and Company, but you can find them in Office Depot and Staples and most office supply places. They come in 1 inch wide, 2 inch wide. They're gradiated in 1/8 inches. And great for laying down over something to see how, you know, how big something is. Nice for transferring, and they're parallel lines, so if you need to do something on the model parallel to something else, you can lay the ruler, one of the red lines, on whatever it is you want to parallel to, and then draw your line. Invaluable tool. Aha! I'll show you these how they work later, but, well, this one I don't have to show you. You've seen electric drills with a big flapper wheel they use on removing rust from big pieces of metal. Well, Dremel just came out with, and I say just, around January 2009, with a flapper wheel for the Dremel tool. And I want to tell you something. If you're doing some repair work and you got some epoxy, like in a fillet, and you want to get rid of it quick, this thing is incredible. This little wheel is incredible. I got mine at Home Depot about a week ago, but I understand the hobby shops now have them. And this thing, which I'm going to show you in another segment, This is probably the best kept secret from Dremel. This is a fiberglass cutter. Now look at the flutes on this bit. You see that? Look at that. It's not a drill bit at all. And when I show you what you can do with this later, you're going to go, oh my gosh, how did I ever live without this bit? And last but not least, you got to have a cordless drill, man. I got 4 of them. I'm not saying you have to have 4 of them, but they're so handy. Again, the cords and the chuck. This is, you know, they got these adjustable tension on the chucks. You can't beat. You unplug these things here, you charge them. I get 2 of these, so one's always on charge, so I'm never out, you know. I feel like Rambo with the drill, you know what I mean? Bang, bang, you know, loading a clip. I think I'm done.